What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. It's Monday morning. Not quite woke up yet. Got a cup of coffee sitting here. Today is the 30th of September of 2019, just a little before 7 o'clock. I kind of wanted to get this video out for you guys. Just going to give my real quick thoughts on here because I got to get ready for work. Got to do the three S's and make that money. Make that money. Anyway, guys, I want to go ahead and talk about a few things here real quick. There were a lot of fumbles in this game, and I thought I seen when I was at Firekeepers Casino in Battle Creek, kind of watching the game. That's why you didn't necessarily see me up here right after the game, kind of doing a little, or just a little bit right after the game, doing my post game reaction. But anyway, I thought that I had seen that in one quarter there was 5 fumbles. Now both teams were fumbling pretty bad. They they couldn't really hold on to the football, which kind of made a little bit of an interesting game on both sides of the ball. And I got to admit, the Lions kind of went toe to toe with the Kansas City Chiefs. But kind of going back to the fumbles here, I'm kind of bouncing. I'll probably be bouncing around all throughout this video here, guys. The fumbles kind of made a little bit of an interesting game, and by that I mean when a big play had to be made, it seemed to be on either side of the ball for either team. The other team had a turnover, and they kind of made it, them capitalize on it, especially the Chiefs sort of had that 100-yard run back. Now, I thought on that one, Kerryon Johnson was down, and my buddy said, he called me and he thought he heard a whistle there, which I don't know. Maybe some of you guys might think that you guys heard a whistle here too, but ended up being, and everyone kind of stopped because they thought that maybe that the play was dead or some whistle was blown or something, because it didn't seem like really anybody kind of started to run after that. I think it was the defensive back. I can't remember which defensive back it was for Kansas City that ran that back for a touchdown, but that kind of was the play that kind of broke the camel's back right there, was that, because if Detroit went in and kind of ran in for that touchdown, I think that they probably would have had a really good chance of ending up winning that game. So that fumble right there kind of broke us down here a little bit. And that on that 4th and 1 play was, I think it was right after that touchdown where the Lions were driving down the field and they had a little 4th and 2 or 4th and 1 kind of play, and they kind of sat there, and Ragnow ended up flinching, which negated the 4th and 1 and ended up being 4th and 6, and the Lions had to end up on punt. And I was sitting there watching it, and I was thinking, oh boy, here we go again. Is it kind of going to be the Lions are kind of going to break down and kind of let this kind of game kind of slip away? Which they didn't. They kind of came back and were a little bit resilient there. Now, on that last touchdown that kind of came back through there, I thought the Lions kind of really should have kind of slowed it down a little bit, because the article says here that they had less than 2 minutes and the Lions had a lead, which is true, but I think they started out with like 2.5 minutes, right on there, 2 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that. Plenty of time for Mahomes to have that team drive down and grab another touchdown. So I kind of thought on the second to last possession there for the Lions, they really probably should have slowed it down a little bit and kind of got it to the point to where, maybe only have maybe 10 seconds left, and then you come down and score. Because I actually did think, I was like, the Lions are kind of rushing down the field here, and they were probably going to end up, and they ended up scoring a touchdown. Not probably, they ended up scoring a touchdown there, and they gave Kansas City and Mahomes plenty of time to kind of come back there and score a touchdown. But it kind of is what it is here, guys. I mean, it was a very, very, very good game. TJ Hawkinson, as you guys know, I thought he ended up kind of separating his shoulder and kind of breaking his collarbone here as well, along with the concussion that he had. And it's only a concussion, but so it's kind of pretty, I don't want to say it's severe or anything like that, but it's, it's something that needs to keep your eye on and whatnot. He'll be going through the concussion protocol for that. And I can't remember, who ended up making the tackle, and it kind of held onto his foot and kind of made TJ Hawkinson kind of go down kind of funny on the ground there. That to me was kind of a little bit of a shitty play on my part. I thought that was kind of bush league kind of thing. You don't do that. Come on, you just don't do that kind of stuff. You're going to get people hurt, and you're going to get people out of the game, and possibly even end their NFL career prematurely if you end up continuing to do that. And I can't remember who the play was or who the person was on that play, but it is what it is. Kind of going to go along here. I think Hawkinson will be back. He's a he's a dude. He just got to go through that concussion protocol and get clearance and all that sort of stuff. You guys that have watched the NFL kind of know what I'm talking about there. Let's see. We already talked about the fumbles. We talked about Ragnow and the Lions. I thought the coaching was good. I've seen a nice progression in coaching coming up here in Andy Reid. I don't know if you guys read the Detroit News or anything like that. He kind of praised Matt Patricia and the coaches on this one about getting the team prepared. Now, it helped that we were at home too, getting the team prepared and having them come out. But I would expect kind of this if we were playing in Kansas City. I would expect this kind of play kind of going in here. Now we have, I think there's a bye week now for us, and then we go and we play the Packers, which we all know the Packers are going to be tough. I didn't think they would be this tough. I kind of think they would still be on a kind of a downward turn, but they're three. I think they're 3-1 as well, and we're 2-1-1. We really should be 3-1. That Arizona game kind of still stings a little bit where we didn't kind of put the team away there at the end, but with Kyle Murray. But it is what it is, guys. I'm going to say we're 3-1, even though we're really 2-1-1. We're really 3-1, kind of going into the game with the Packers there after the bye week is done. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened here. I think Quandre Diggs was out. I think he got injured. I thought that's what I read. He was injured. I think he'll be back. Slay, I think, was just out for probably precautionary reasons, and maybe he kind of still had a little tweak there in his hamstring. So all in all, guys, my final thoughts here on the Lions and Chiefs are this team should not kind of feel down after this game. I think this is a big confidence booster. They hung right with the Chiefs, which I believe is probably one of the best teams in the NFL. To be honest, guys, I'm actually pretty confident going into the Green Bay Packers here in 2 weeks after our bye week is done, which I think we have a bye week. I need to go actually look at the schedule, which is at work, but I think we're actually have a bye week. So we have 2 weeks to prepare for the Packers. I think I don't know if it's here or if it's at Green Bay. Either way, I really do expect us to win, no matter if it's there or here. I expect us to win. I expect that confidence level to continue to be high. I think and if we actually won against the Chiefs, we'd just be through the roof. But there's really the takeaways on this game is we're a good team. We are a good team. The pundits kind of swallowing their predictions right about now, which Howie Long and the NFL crew and the ESPN crew still aren't on board, and that's fine. The Lions are kind of doing their own thing here, man. We're a good team, regardless if we ended up losing to the Chiefs. I mean, we got to kind of get some of those boneheaded plays out and kind of hold on to the ball just a little bit better, especially in the red zone, too, here. That's probably going to be some of the emphasis that Matt Patricia is probably going to put on here. But, guys, that's kind of how I'm going to leave it here. I got to go get ready for work. It's almost 7 o'clock as I'm kind of looking down here on my computer clock. But, guys, yeah, I'm actually kind of riding high on the Lions here. You guys should be too, because we just kind of went toe-to-toe with the Kansas City Chiefs and almost came away with a win. So, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I really do appreciate you guys kind of viewing my content and all that. Why don't you go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Give it a thumbs down if you don't. Also, that subscribe button is right there. Go ahead and smash that, and please consider hitting that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. All right, guys, we're going to go to work. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces. Take care, and go Lions.